What is up, YouTube? Really sick. So there's not gonna be a lot of yapping of this one, and there's not a lot to say. So just enjoy the video, like and comment, subscribe, and that's all. Thank you. For our first attack of today, we'll be hitting Kong, Candy, and Amosanya. So I'm gonna be going with Pillis here, who's gonna be the best dark bait for light heroes, especially into Kong for the dual attack passive, right? Included in the specialty change, as you guys know. And then I'm going to be running Roanna because there's going to be a lot of dual attacks and maybe Salvos or Elbrus. So I have Celestine and also Release Imprint for the rest of the team for better survivability. And then Fire Ravi is going to be a unit that can just reliably put a bunch of damage on the Candy and injure the Senya. Now, obviously, you might be thinking Candy. It's probably LCB, but I don't want LCB to be taking all the brunt of the damage. So I'm going to be going with Fire Ravi here and just going to give her a try. I'm obviously going to be S1 damage EE, and hopefully this is going to be able to finish the Candy fast enough. And then once Candy's dead, basically the team kind of falls apart. Bottom is going to be Bellion, Shoot, and Janua. And so I'm expecting this to be a really fast Bellion, otherwise I don't really see the merit of having this on defense. And shout out to FeetLover, I used to be in TL with him, so this is just going to be a good fight. So I'm going to be going with Arrowwell here on Bastion and Pelucia so that I can tank the Shoot upfront damage for the injury. And not only that, I can put immunity on the backline for the Solitaria, since in case it's going to be a fast Bellion, I have immunity to prevent being provoked and push back. Solitaria is going to be on just my standard PvP build, 260 with Abyssal Crown. And then our DDR is going to be on Guardian Ice Crystals, and this is going to be on speed and immunity, just in case that the Bellion is going to provoke lock the DDR. That way we won't get locked down. And yeah, basically just try to sleep this, injure this, and it should be good to go. So let's give it a try. So Conquer Lilies is 23.9k. She's going to be on Nostalgic Music Box. Amosanya's 33.5k. Let's see if she's on 3F. Looks like she is. Grab the CR bar, so it looks like it's a base speed Candy, since our Pillis is 110, right? So this is a base speed Candy. So like I said, we're just going to try to rip into the Candy first, try to work her down as soon as possible. I'm going to S3 just because this gives us a bit of a barrier, and I don't want my Pillis to be in a situation where I'm actually not able to get a S3 and keep him alive. 20k Landy. Is it injury? No, it's not. So he healed back to full HP. That's kind of annoying. That should be fine. He counters. Eat an S3, but I think we'll live. Ravi cleanses here too. Hopefully I can land a stun on the Conk and the Senya. Only the Conk. It's not bad. I'm gonna S3 under the Conk, get some CR push. Nice. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a slower team, but definitely a reliable one though. It is also counter Landy, so I want to make sure that we include that in the report. I still don't know what artifact he's on though. I wonder if he's on Holy Sacrifice. And this should finish off the Candy. Never mind. Good CR pushing though. Ravi just zooms down like 50 CR. I guess this comp would be a lot more problematic if it was actually injury, but it's not. This is a really tanky Candy though, I gotta say. Candy's about to S3 with Vigor, so I'll just put S3 up.
Save us all. I will make this moment unforgettable. Blockade complete. Don't let them escape.
Ravi moves up. But we're fine.
I'll send you all over.
Should be able to kill. I think this kills Kong straight up. This is gonna give Senya Oath of Punishment, but I think it's fine. So it is Holy Sack Candy. I'd like to believe that this Senya doesn't kill me since he's already injured, which should be the case.
This is it. I'll cover you. Bon voyage.
And of course, don't be like me. You should always turn off your auto battle in the background before doing anything else. I'm just a rebel. Probably can't 100 to 0 this Candy. But I'll try anyway. Why not? I have Soul Burn. Oh, never mind, I can.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah, we're chilling. Looked kind of sus at first, but
Can you even reach me? I won't run any. It's just the beginning.
and she should be finished. So Sweet Miracle Shoe 22.7. Just as we expected, it's a fast Valiant 18.5k. It's a really fast shit. It's like 250 Genua too.
I need some me time.
So I think in this case, I'm probably just gonna S3 on Genua. I don't really want to let him hit my AOL for no reason. Okay, good stun.
Life or death.
And then
Trust me.
probably gonna S1 here. S2, I mean.
That's what I do.
And then probably gonna S3 here on Genua. I want to proc him, right? But stun him at the same time, which we do, which is great. Valiant can't really do any damage here, and now I just want to proc the Genua here. Hopefully get some Abyssal Crown procs. That'd be most ideal. Okay, now we're gonna S3.
Excellent specimen is coming. I hope you find it comfortable. Worry not. The doctor is in.
Unfortunately, didn't sleep both these targets. That's not the end of the world. Because I'm pretty certain at this point in the game, or match, like, I don't think it's losable anymore. Maybe get Abyssal Crown procs here, that'd be ideal. Nice. Perfect. So DDR can S2 now.
Patients need of treatment.
This should finish if I proc Venom. So now I'm gonna start focusing the Bellion. Yep, there we go. Sleep.
You'll make an excellent specimen.
Yeah, he gets another S3, but game's already over. Anytime I see Bellion on defense, I just assume it's gonna be like fast Bellion, because otherwise it just doesn't really make much sense. She doesn't actually like provide really any utility, in my opinion. Holy Sack. Interesting. So this Venom should kill then, I think. Nice. Nice and clean. Alright, first attack's done. Let's move over to our second attack of today. For my next team, I'll be hitting Saakku. It's a scout, so it's Zio, Shu, Genua. So I'm going to be going with Arrowell here, 190 speed on Bastion of Prelucia. I'm going to be going with Arya here as an anchor on Fairy Tale for Nightmare to strip the immortality off of the Janua, and I'll be going with the focus EE at the start. And then I'll be going with Karina as my third unit here. She's just going to proc off of my Airwell taking too much damage. Since I'm double water, Janu is going to go into the Airwell. And yes, the Zeo could go into Karina or Airwell, but I'm honestly too sick to care. Bottom is Conk, Be It Bubble Haste, and Candy. So I'm going to be going with Amelsenia. Amelsenya's on speed HP on 3F. I put Bubble Haste in the back because it should be targeted by the what do you call it, the Conqueror Lilius. And then I'll be having Roanna as my third unit to provide a bit of healing. Honestly, I was thinking about just putting like Lone Crescent Bellona in here, which the more that I think about it, I think makes actually more sense than Emil Haste, since I can get guaranteed counters. So I'll show the Emil Bellona, she's Destro Pen, Sigurd Scythe, and I'm just gonna try to kill them, and yeah, it should be fine. So let's go. So it's a Moonlight Dreamblade, and I'm sorry that there is a notification. I'm not sure who's following me at this time. So Janu is gonna S3 into my Airwell. Doesn't quite proc me here, but what I'll do is I'm just gonna S3 on Janu and try to stun, and then hopefully I proc him here. I didn't proc him, but I'll just S1. Since that should do enough damage. And then now I hide everybody else. The dual attack helped a lot, because if I strip this immortality now, it'll just kill the Janua. Counter should be dead. Nice. Not quite dead, but on the way. Should finish. There we go. Conquer Lilius 17.5k on Nostalgic Music Box. So the main target here is to kill the Bubble Haste first, because if I give the barrier, he can just revive back, which is obviously kind of not ideal. The more that I think about it, I think Roanna is kind of probably better on like a cleanse artifact, but not much can be done about that now. Okay, so let's just put S3 up here. And because we know the Conquer Lilies is 17.5, that means the LCBS one's going to go into him. Got countered by by Candy. We get the counter here. This looks like a really high damage Candy. Feels like it. This procs my Senya. I tank it like a beast. I AoE S3 with Senya. I don't know. I wonder if this straight up kills. Oh my god. It's straight up killed. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting that. But I guess Amelsenia is just that broken. Strips me. He's on Proof of Valor, so he won't do as much healing. It's not gonna kill because he's POV. This will kill though. Yeah, Amelsenia has quickly grown to become one of my favorite characters. She just provides so much utility to the backline. She's great in Guild War defense, great in arena defense. Just a really solid unit all around. And Amelsenia should be able to finish with the Soul Burn here. Yep. Really balanced night. Alright, let's move over to our next match of today. For my third and final attack before I go sleep, Senya, Candy, and Polly. Gonna be going with Airwell here on Bastion. Roanna's gonna be on Guardian Ice Crystal to provide survivability for the Dark Corvus. and that Corvus will be on the Randall, so that you can see our push since these two will be targeting him. Bottom is Ran, Janua, and Blood Moon Haste, so I'm going to be going Emil Senya to tank the Blood Moon Haste, since he can't 100-0 me even if I'm Death Broken. Yoha's going to be here to tank the Janua since I'm on Holy Sack, and again, D-Break doesn't matter since Janua S3 pens defense. And then my Janua will be on Speed Torrent on Windrider. The whole idea for this is basically Ran's going to S3 into my Janua and proc my Senya S2. Even if he RNLs, S1's not going to be able to do enough damage to kill me, so then I can just finish out the Blood Moon Haste on turn 1 on my first phase, and then just kind of go into hiding, and then the rest of the team just kind of dies to the other units on my team. And yeah, I think this is going to be fine, so let's go right ahead. So its poly is 10.7k. Senya's 32.5. Let's see if she's on 3F. Looks like she is. Another hit. Good healing. Not on injury either. It's nice. Let's try to stun this Senya. Get a bit of a barrier, because why not? Salvo's not bad. D Corvus is charged now. I do need a silver. I need an S3 here to generate soul, so I can silver an S3 with D Corv. So he's 16k Landy, so I'm pretty sure like a non-soul burn should do enough damage. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna S1 for chip damage here, and then D Corv just gonna S3 into the candy. And no soul burn will kill for sure. This does proc Senya, but it's like, who cares, you know? Doesn't matter. She just does like AoE, like AoE 14k or whatever. My Airwell takes a lot of damage, but Ryan's gonna be able to stabilize him, so it's not a big deal. Oof, look at that. A lot of damage. Get some more healing off S1 here. Put a barrier up. Get our Guardian Ice Crystal again. S1. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get pushed back, but at this point, it's kind of over. And I'll probably speed up this clip since I don't like watching D Corvus. And I know a lot of you guys probably won't either, so I'm gonna speed it up now. Alright, that about does it for the first battle. Moving over to the second. Rand's 9.5k. Doesn't look like you got RNL. Not Silver Rain either. Procs my Janua turn 1. Strips my Immortality. Senya procs her Barrier. Now in theory this should work. I don't know if it actually will, but in theory it does. So now I'm just going to S1 on the Blood Moon Haste. And since I'm Rage attack buff, I'm pretty sure he just dies. Yep. There we go. Alright, Windrider now. I S3, proc the Janua, goes into Yoha, and then it doesn't matter. Wow. I cannot believe my 3F actually did that much damage. That's crazy. Alright, well, Janua's dead. Pretty bad defense if you ask me. Nice and clean. Let's go. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the Guild War video against BGSoldiers. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm glad we went 3-0. And yeah, Mosanya is really OP on offense and defense. So yeah, so I'm just going to go sleep and die in my bed. So see you later. Bye.